Notice to all viewers and social media companies. Ohio residents can use medical marijuana for qualified medical conditions under Ohio House Bill 523. The host of the show, known as 420 Live or 420 Live Ohio, may use or consume legally purchased Ohio medical marijuana products during this video. 420 Live or Ohio Cannabis Live does not promote the use of illegal drugs. This content is for informative and entertainment purposes only. This content is not meant to be used as medical advice or to be used to promote misinformation about cannabis. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastamynd here of Ohio Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another episode of the 420 Live show. Thank you all for all the messages. Just letting you know, the surgery was successful. I ended up receiving screws that are permanent in my right ring finger. As far as the reason why I do what I do is just to make sure that I provide people with information and try to help people. And right now, I'm at a situation where I need help and support from people, and whether that's physically helping me do stuff or whether that's, supporting the channel. I'm just going to say it very clearly. Please don't give YouTube no more money right now, because they're not really paying me nothing out of that money. It would be easier if you could donate through Cash App or Zelle. Or you could just buy something on the website, a hat, a shirt, a button, a sticker. But that would help me out a lot, because I got to pay for Ohio Cannabis Live's fees, and they raised the price a lot. And so I'm trying to make sure our website don't get shut down. And I'm trying to make sure that the channel keeps going. Everything we're doing keeps going. I just want to touch base about the event for 415. We are basically at capacity. So if you register now or RSVP now, you are going to be on a waiting list. But what I want to make sure people understand is that if you've already RSVP'd, you need to contact the doctor at the email that we provided to you. If you haven't checked your email, we did send you an email that gives you instructions on how to reach the doctor. And to be crystal clear, you're getting a free recommendation, which could cost anywhere from $100 to $300. You still have to pay the state's fee, which is $50 or $25 if you're an indigent or veteran. The event is in Canton. We're going to have some food there from the pizza oven. I love pizza. I'm still going to be there. Also want to let you know we got some more dispensaries that's going to be opening up. So there should be a new video coming out on that. I also want you to please support the interns who are helping me out by reading their blogs and giving them critiques and feedback about their posts. Just engaging with them will mean a lot to them. They're definitely trying to get to know you and get your feedback about these products. And, if you are a college student and you're watching this for the first time, I am creating a space on my website for college students who are studying to various fields in the cannabis industry. So I will be helping college students a little bit more as far as helping them get information and helping them have some more exposure to things inside the industry. One thing I want to say clearly is that I have a patient first attitude, and then I also have a family first attitude. And I consider the people who have been supporting me over the years to be my friends and family, my brothers and sisters. So all of you are my brothers and sisters, and all of you are my friends and family. And we've been through a lot together. But this is one time where I'm truly calling on people to actually help me physically. I can't write. I can't drive. I won't be able to drive my car, write, type, edit videos. My girlfriend, shout out to my girlfriend, Tina, she helped me today for the first time set the stream up. That's why it started out late, because she's never actually done it before. So it's going to be hard. I will be going live on different times now. You will see different faces here probably. You might even see a fill-in host, and I might not even be here at all, to be honest with you. But you know, right now, it's just a weird feeling that I can't use my right hand. I have a finger and a thumb. So, you know, but the show must go on. Everything is still going. Nothing to stop. Nothing's canceled. And I'm not a quitter. And I think you probably already known that if you've been following me from the time that I almost lost my voice to when they cut the hernia mesh out of me. I still went live, and 420 Live still kept going. So it's the same thing here. I'm not going to give up on you, but I am asking for help. And there's a lot of ways you can do that. And even if it's just sharing the video, we need to really push the numbers up, because when we hit this 300,000, we're having a party like no other. Did you hear that? I'll say it again. When we reach 300,000 views, we're having a party like no other. This gonna be the party everybody in the whole state talks about, like, oh, Anthony Riley, Ohio Cannabis Live had a party. I said party. So that's still happening. I want to talk about 420. I want your feedback on this. What do you think is more important for 420? Is it a lobby day or a rally, or is it more about having fun at a block party? Which one do you think will be more? Are you ready to rally? I mean, we going to protest down at the State House, or are we going to the block party? I'm just curious to know where everybody stands. Like, what's more important? Do you want to go do the lobby day thing, or do you want to go do the block party? I'm figuring we'd try to get. I can't be in two places at once. That just isn't possible. So I will be at the 420 block party, but Ohio Cannabis Live, you know, we're everywhere already anyway, right? Because all of you are part of Ohio Cannabis Live. So I just want to know what your thoughts are as we get closer to 420, what you might be interested in doing. I mean, if you had the resources, go to both of them. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that, you know, it's going to be a lot of different things going on, but we're trying to have a good time. But at the end of the day, lawmakers need to be put on notice that they need to be proactively working on the medical marijuana program, medical cannabis program. They need to be working on that adult use program. We don't expect it to just go away this time. We are going to legalize cannabis in Ohio. One way or another, we are going to do it, and we're going to do it sooner than you think. So, you know, those who aren't in the program and don't want to be in the program, no worries. It's still going to be an adult use program. But what I will say to you, just to put this in the forefront, even if adult use was approved today, based on how Ohio does things, expect to wait 4 or 5 years for it to actually make it happen. So during that time, it's probably going to be a good idea for you to just go ahead and get your card. So we will be working on helping people get their card. That's what we're going to focus on right now. Again, we're going to still continue to advocate for patient rights and protections, expanding qualifying conditions. I think one thing I will say about the testimony was, I think it's a great idea to either eliminate the state's fee or if you be willing, Mr. State, to let us get that $50 covered for 3 years instead of 1 year. That will help out a lot. So if you're thinking about doing something easy, change the amount of time that the state card is valid. I think that's easy to do system wise. I think you're not losing a lot of money doing that, state people. And I think that the state has got enough money in their reserve from the medical marijuana program. They should be throwing us an event. So what I want to do, I'm not going to tell you, but what I'm going to do is I'm hosting an event that's going to be for patients. And I don't just mean MMJ patients. I meant patients in general. I don't care whether you're a diabetes patient, a cancer patient, an HIV patient, anybody who is going through stuff and also would like to do something different in a community type atmosphere. That's what we're going to do. And I will provide more details about this event later, but I'm not about to let the cat out of the bag right now because I think then, it just doesn't need to come out the bag. So, I'll be hosting some meetings. Show and Tell is coming back. So we'll be scheduling another Show and Tell. If you missed the last one, don't worry. We're going to keep doing this every month, once a month. Show and Tell is simply just an opportunity for patients and others who would like to come and talk and learn more about various products in the medical cannabis program. This is not something that we stream live. This is a private RSVP only type virtual meeting, but it costs no money and it doesn't involve any type of sales of any kind. So nobody's going to be in there trying to get you to buy something. What we are going to try to do is show you things that are available in the program that you may or may not be familiar with, and also give you some direct feedback from people in the program who can tell you, hey, this was great, or don't waste your money. So it's an opportunity for you to gain insight on various things. And sometimes we have special guests who come in there who are industry folks who will reveal secrets and upcoming things that no one else knows. So you never know what you'll find out about in one of our meetings. And I know that you guys are talking to me right now and I'm not answering like I normally would, but I am really actually live. This is not a pre-recorded video. I just am having a hard time with focus. Hey, Captain Green Toker. Can Ambassador, hey there. Hey, Mike. Hey, Billy. Yes, 300K. I'm going to really need you to help me with that, Billy, because I think that you have a good handle on the cannabis community. A lot of people know you. You know a lot of people like I do. And so I'll definitely be looking for you to help me coordinate that 300K party if you're willing and available to help with that. Block party, yeah. So just to give you a little bit more on that, I'm sorry I can't pull the flyer up right now, but it is on my social medias. The block party is an event that we had last year. This is an event put on by a variety of people. Piehead Genius, shout out to Piehead Genius, shout out to The Cupboard, and shout out to Trap Naturals, and many other partners who are going to help us with this event. We also will be having a town hall. Remember I've been saying I wanted to have a town hall meeting? Well, guess what? It's happening. It will be happening in Cincinnati. We'll be working with a flyer. That will be at the end of the month. I apologize that I don't know the specific day right now, but we'll put the flyer out, make sure that you're aware of it and enough time for you to plan. So that's still happening. So here's the dates you need to put on your calendar. If you already are going to Canton, make sure you got the date on there. If you are registered for the Canton event, we're going to start booking those virtual appointments now. And did not mention that it was free? Did I say that? FREE. So make sure that you go ahead and start your paperwork now. The sooner you start the paperwork, the faster you get your virtual visit done, the sooner you'll be having your card. I'm just being very blunt with you. I don't have time to sugarcoat it for you. I just want to get you there. So if you have questions, if you are on the waiting list, don't worry. That's great. Still if you need to get on the waiting list, get on the waiting list. You're not hurting yourself by getting on that waiting list, because if we have a cancellation and somebody else, then you're certainly not on the waiting list anymore. So feel free to get on that waiting list. And you know, at the end of the day, we know people have challenges and barriers. So don't be afraid to contact me. I've already given you my phone number, but I'm gonna give it to you again. And nobody else does this. YouTubers don't give out their personal phone number, but we do have a phone number. And the Miracle Rally Hotline has a phone number, but my number is 614-401-4872. And so that's my business number. If you need to call me, you can also text me at that number as well. The Miracle Rally Helpline number is 614-401-4871. The number is not active yet. We were looking for people who will be willing to take calls and just like help us get it up and going. So we're looking for volunteers for that. So if you want to take some calls on the helpline, we can start looking at what your schedule will be like, what days you'll take calls, and nothing too major. Maybe you take calls for 2 hours a day or something, or an hour a day, whatever you like to do, just to give back to the cannabis community will be awesome. It'd be great to have some LLCs on there, or celebrity LLCs or whatever. I know I got a lot of famous LLCs in the program. So hint, hint, if you want to come on there and be like a celebrity guest to answer calls, that's great. We're getting ready to start up the audio podcast as well. That is going to be different. And I also want to tell you about something brand new that you haven't heard about yet. Start looking for something that says all cannabis. That's all I'm going to say right now. Start looking for it on the internet. All cannabis. So look out for that. You'll hear more about all cannabis soon. I'm not going to give you a whole lot of details on all cannabis, but write it down, because you will see it again. You will hear the term all cannabis, and I'll be explaining later what that is, what that means. But that is something new that we've got coming. As you know with me, I'm always going to be working on new projects, new experiments. The documentary series is coming. We will be creating a sign-up sheet for you to sign up electronically to get on the list for the documentary series. And what that will entail is you giving an interview, whether it's an interview about your experience in the program. We do want to hear some things from people who have had bad experiences in the program, but we're not going to make it like a beatdown session about the program. But what we're trying to do is provide a balanced presentation of the good, the bad, and the ugly about the program, because we're trying to create a storyline that's going to be told over multiple seasons and multiple episodes. So don't get discouraged if you don't make it in season 1, because there's going to be season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5. I don't know how many seasons it's going to be when we get done, because it's still growing, it's still going. So, but I can tell you what it's going to be called. It's called Home C. And that's basically short for the history of Ohio medical cannabis, Home C. So write that down. That's another term you'll hear me mention, is the Home C documentary series. So that's what it's called. That's been the name for a while now. I'm pretty sure that's what the name will be. But each episode will have its own title, and each episode will feature a couple different things that I'm not going to get all into right now with you, but I'm just sharing stuff to you because I don't know how long it'll be before I can crawl back on here. And as soon as that light of cane wears off, gee golly, I'll really be in bad shape then. Yeah, I know people just, would you believe, did I help film a TV show last night at school too, with one hand? Because I wanted to make sure that my classmates don't fail this block, because we had some technical issues with the equipment, and I basically just asked students to be my hands. So I didn't do it, like I did some things, but now I can't do. I can't even hold the mouse now. So I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I know you'd expect the video, but I'm done expected, but never count me out. And we are streaming live on Facebook. So I know Facebook, I haven't probably responded to any comments on Facebook because I don't have Facebook pulled up right now. Another challenge there, but we are streaming on both platforms. I kind of forgot that we're streaming live on Facebook. So I'm sorry, Facebook. I forgot. I just hit stream all, stream everywhere. I can only hit one button. But I'm sorry I didn't ask the normal question of what y'all medicating on. My bad. And I guess I'm gonna ask, what's for dinner? We had Burger King, and I had what I wanted. I had it my way. I had some chicken fries. It's basically just a chicken sandwich made into French fries. But that's enough. I was trying to avoid the bread. Man, layer cake, biscotti mints, and garlic cookies. Oh man, that sounds like a hell of a salad you got going on there. You can hold a vape. Yeah, you're right, man. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely freaking right. Oh man. All right. Everybody get y'all preferred device. And let's do this. One hand thing. The whole new video, the one hand dab. How to do a dab with one hand. Yep. Man, I'm telling you. The vapes, I don't do a lot of vapes like people think. I don't do a lot of dabs. Like, dabs are kind of like special occasion for me. And, you know, I gotta do something. You know it. So, yeah, everybody. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Okay. Chick-fil-A's cool. I had to pull back on it, Mike. It just not... The chicken just wasn't the quality that I was used to. I mean, it's like they done something with it, man. It ain't the same. Look, I forgot to put the water in it. Gonna pay for that later. So yeah. If you haven't already, go ahead and mash the like button on the video, because I can see right now I'm only getting 4 likes. And I just want to tell you that even when I was at the hospital, you guys are going to love this story. I got right to the OR room, and that's when I began to start talking about Ohio Cannabis Live. Yeah, that's when I said, by the way, I make videos about Ohio medical cannabis. By the way. Because it was like, what kind of influencer, or what kind of videos you do? That's always the question. I always try to like start out bland. I make videos on YouTube. And they go, oh, really? Then I tell them the story of Miracle. And then then we walk up to, by the way, I make videos about Ohio medical cannabis. So I don't hide it. I let them know. Hey there, what's up, YouTube? I love the name. What's up? I love the little emoji you got there. 2.5 G rocks. Okay. Yeah, you're right. If you could find it and get it. You know, I haven't had any in a while, man. I haven't had a second breakfast card. Okay, yeah, I really enjoy second breakfast. That's one of my favorite strains. Okay, some Popeye's chicken. I don't know if this Louisiana fast or not. Okay, Black Buddha. I was wondering what the quality of the Black Buddha was. Can you tell me if it's something that you think you would purchase again in the future? Leslie, I'm probably saying that. I don't know if I'm saying your first name right. I'm just gonna say Leslie. I don't have my glasses; they're broke too, so I can't. I'm hope I'm saying your name right. If I don't, I apologize. I'm terrible with saying names right, but I still try it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, legalize the THC 100%. Well, we already there. You know what I mean? We're 75% there nationwide. I think we are in a better place than we were, let's say, 4 years ago. I still believe that the pandemic had a significant change in people as far as cannabis goes. There was a lot of money made that people wasn't expecting to make. I think the revenue that people got um, out of it, was different. And I think now things are a little bit more calmed down. People are a little bit more reserved in what they're doing. But at the end of the day, um, medical cannabis has helped me, um, not just for pain, not just for anxiety, not just for depression, but it has allowed me to focus all of my abilities into one singular thing, and that is to help people. And so, um, doing that is probably like one of the single most important things that I'm trying to do with my channel, is to eventually to become like Mr. Beast. If you want to know what my thinking is, look up Mr. Beast and look at the things that Mr. Beast has been able to do. And this kid literally just started out counting to 100,000 and went viral, but he took his success and used it to give back to people. And that's the kind of thinking that I have, because that type of forward thinking allows you to have a different mindset about how you live and how you see things and how you look at people's struggles and how you pay attention to other things that other people don't pay attention to, like small town Ohio, like the things that are happening in these small communities where their town is literally fighting these dispensaries, for example. Who would have thought, like, this is going to get the town money, but they're fighting it. Oh, it's bad. It's a devil's lettuce. Some of the testimony I heard on Senate Bill 9, it was way out of park, man. Like we was legalizing cannabis for the first time or something. Like, it's already a legal program. You're protesting something that exists already. We're just trying to fix it, make it better. Somebody on there we're against expanding qualified conditions. What? You're against expanding qualifying conditions? You're against adding opiate use disorder as a qualifying condition? Well, we know who you work for, right? I just thought that was the craziest thing ever. And here's where this really shocked me, when somebody had the nerve to sit there and say some of the reasons that black people aren't succeeding is because of cannabis. Well, let me tell you something here. I know that cannabis helped me succeed in ways I never thought possible. How dare you say that cannabis makes black people not succeed? What? Really? How many entrepreneurs out there that are African American, black, whatever you want to call it? Snoop Dogg, Ludacris, Jay-Z, and I can name many others who openly use cannabis and are very, 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 very successful. Am I right or am I wrong? And equally so for white people. Cannabis doesn't keep people from being successful. What about, you trying to say Willie Nelson is not successful? Mike Tyson ain't successful? Sean Diddy Combs ain't successful? Some of the most successful people on earth are avid cannabis enthusiasts. When that man got up there and said he was supposed to have been dead and had lived 18 extra years by using cannabis, 18 extra years on your life for cannabis? And this isn't like the miracle drug of all times? What are they smoking? I forgot. They're smoking cigarettes. They're smoking tobacco. The real devil's lettuce. So, it's just, this comes out, you feel like, why do people get on here and testify like, this is cocaine. This is heroin. This is fentanyl. Man, it's a gateway drug. Miss me with that gateway stuff, man. I mean, for real, it's ridiculous. Buckeye Relief, where they do Willie's Reserve, and I was denied. I was wearing a Levi's Western shirt and Levi jeans and showed my medical marijuana card, and they have never. I mean, and that's just ridiculous. I remember Jimmy having a problem. I want to say it was Cedar Point. Wasn't it, Jimmy? Jimmy, are you here today? By the way, Jimmy was our winner on our vaporizer. Y'all want to win one of these? All right. So, watch my community feed today, and I will tell you how you could win one of these. What is this, actually? This is called a Rex. This is a device that you could put onto your water pipe. And this is for concentrates. It's something I do have a review on it. I'm not going to review it right now with you, but I do have one to give away. So if you're interested, again, you look it up. This is called a Yocan Rex. That's all I'm going to tell you about it right now. So yeah. I'll put something out there. And again, congratulations to Jimmy. He was right. The PAX video was the most watched video. So I feel dumb there, but I was just so much on my mind. I thought I had looked at another video, and that wasn't it. I remember arguing with YouTube, telling them, come on, man, I had 10,000 views on this video. Take the restrictions off. It was like, no. So YouTube, thanks for not being so hard on me, but you guys are still busting my chops every Friday. Do you know that YouTube watches every episode? So they say. Hi, YouTube. And so I don't know whether I'm honored or worried. But I continue to do this, and we will keep going. Yeah, I don't know. Jimmy's not in here today. But just let Jimmy know that I'm gonna get his prize in the mail. No, it's not. I smoke organic tobacco, American spirits with a red man hitting a peace pipe. Yeah, I remember when I went to go visit Buckeye Release facility. It is like kind of like in the middle of a neighborhood. So I would love to hear more stories about that area, and maybe we need to just have you come on the show. What's up, YouTube, and tell us some more about that area. I mean, I'm always interested to hear people's stories, and definitely the evolution of how these stigmas are hopefully getting better. So yeah, I appreciate you being here. What's up, YouTube? Yeah, man. So like I said, I love you too, brother. Thank you for being here. And yeah, tobacco is, bad. And unfortunately, and when I take that back, tobacco is bad when you smoke it, but there are other properties that tobacco. I've been doing some research, and I found out in other countries, people are given tobacco to use to treat certain ailments. So like, although our stuff is completely full of chemicals and carcinogens, in other parts of the world, it's a lot more naturally holistic. Think of it as like a cannabis approach, but with tobacco instead. So here we're doing all these horrible things to the tobacco, which makes it bad. And that's why I say what I said. But in other countries, they use it differently than we do here. And I was amazed to find that out. And I mean, I just got on this mission one day and said, can I find some reason to say smoking isn't bad? And I learned that there are certain things about smoking certain things that have medicinal properties, and it does do things. And, you know, for me, I vaporize because it does different things. And there's definitely truly a different effect on vaping cannabis than smoking it. But that doesn't mean smoking cannabis is bad either, because when you smoke cannabis, you do get a different effect. And sometimes you're activating different things in the plant that aren't necessarily triggered by a vape device. And this is mainly because a vape device doesn't necessarily reach the same temperature as a fire on the cherry. So some of us are keenly aware of this, others are not. Obviously, the state wasn't educated on smoking. And, you know, it seems to me like they allow people to have cigarettes and everything. I don't understand why they would not let people smoke cannabis. I think it's kind of a silly thing. You know, if the state was a no smoking state, they said no smoking nowhere in Ohio, I would no cigarettes, no blunts, no cigars, no. Imagine, I'm just wondering how would they enforce something like that, and who would comply? People would literally be stepping over the state line in Kentucky to go smoke a cigarette. Nah. So it's just not reasonable. We've been over this, so this doesn't make any sense. Why? Hey, well, again, I love to hear people's story about medical cannabis, and even just cannabis in general. So yeah, we can certainly set something up for you, and you can certainly come on the show, either, you know, video on camera or audio only, whichever makes you feel more comfortable. I like to respect people in that way and offering ways to participate where you feel comfortable. So we are going to be doing, like I said, the podcasting, and then we're going to be doing, because YouTube allegedly has some podcasting now too. We're going to test that out. We're going to see how that works. They got this live together thing. We're going to try to see how that works too. I think it's junk. I don't think it works. YouTube, I've tried it before. It didn't work. So I don't know. They're trying to make it like Instagram, where we could, like, you know, have a group thing on Instagram. And my presence on Instagram is there. So if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, because I post some interesting things there too. So I am on Instagram. I'm on TikTok under Mastamynd Prime if you're looking for me on TikTok. And make sure you follow my dog, Miracle Raleigh the Husky, on TikTok. She needs some more followers. She's almost got more followers than us. So make sure you follow Miracle Raleigh the Husky on TikTok. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, the Anthony D. Raleigh channel, where I'm doing all the other cool stuff I don't do here. So that's everything from aliens to the metaverse. We're walking around in the metaverse there, so you can certainly see what it's like to be in the metaverse through my perspective. And we only got 80 subscribers there, and we've got almost 3,000 here. So many of you haven't went over and subscribed to the channel yet, but I'm telling you, you're going to miss out, because I'll be doing stuff over there too that I'm not doing here. And we're going to be taking some road trips, and they're not just going to be here in Ohio. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff coming on that other channel. It's actually already there. We just haven't actually edited it. So edited it. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we haven't put together yet that you'll see. The Taft Center. Why does that sound familiar? They closed that down, and we had some hopes to shoot on me, and my cousin went through the 90s. Okay. Thank you, love you. Everything you're going through, man. I've been through the worst, but I'll go through it with you. I appreciate that. And I don't care if you break your finger or whatever. Here's the stuff for you, Mastermind. Well, thank you. What's up, YouTube? Appreciate that. I really do appreciate the support from everybody. And again, I'm gonna keep trying to be present as much as I humanly possibly can. I wish y'all all a great weekend. Thanks for being here. I'm going to see all of y'all on the next stream sooner than later. I got me like a little box here that can't see. It's like I can just press buttons. So I'm going to try to see how that goes. But I will see all of you next time. Don't forget the like, subscribe button. And okay, 10 likes, we're doing better. So if you're watching the replay, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you share this on social media. Let's break some records today. Y'all have a good Friday and stay dry. Keep an eye on that weather. Peace.